Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cine Detective channel. This movie review dives into the forbidden relationship between a young man and an older, married woman, unraveling the complex layers of family secrets and deception that ensnares him. The movie kicks off with an interview featuring Liam Summers, who's riding high on the success of his first novel. The main plot unfolds when Liam is asked about the inspiration behind his book, which revolves around a fading patriarch dealing with a grieving family. We follow Liam through a pivotal summer. He's an English grad with a solid reputation. And he lands a gig tutoring Bertie, the son of his literary idol, Sinclair, for Oxford entrance exams. However, his first meeting with the family is a bit awkward, as they come off as cold and dismissive. Sinclair's wife, Helene, an art curator, is somewhat nicer and tries to include him a bit. It also helps that Liam idolizes Helene's husband, the famous author J.M. Sinclair. Still, Helene reminds Liam that he's there for Bertie's sake, even though she knows how much he admires J.M. From his room, Liam can see into J.M.'s workspace and often finds himself captivated by the late-night writing sessions. One night, he accidentally witnesses an intimate moment between J.M. and Helene. Soon, Helene fixes her gaze on the distant watching Liam as if fueling his appetite and deriving pleasure from being watched. He's making an effort to create a relaxed vibe for everyone, including Bertie. Bertie is taken aback by the fresh ideas and tips Liam shares for his essays, and he starts to feel more comfortable and trusting towards his teacher. At first, Sinclair brushes off the younger guy, but he seems to be softening up to Liam. Even as his odd, mocking behavior pushes his wife and son away, Liam gradually eases into J.M.'s personal space while helping him sort out his printer and later, a laptop issue. He even gets a peek into his literary idol's private workspace. But that's where things start to go south. Liam discovers that Bertie's brother, Felix, recently took his own life by drowning in the pond near the Sinclair villa. After Sinclair wraps up his latest novel and hands it over to Liam for feedback, Liam shares his own work in return. When Liam points out flaws in the last part of Sinclair's book, Sinclair harshly tells him he lacks writing talent and should stick to teaching. Feeling humiliated, Liam rips the manuscript apart and tosses it into the pond. With J.M. away meeting his publisher and Bertie off at a party, the house is quiet except for Liam and Ellen. They end up having a steamy affair. Encouraged by Ellen, Liam ventures into the private room next to J.M.'s study, where he finds a complete electronic version of J.M.'s novel in a single Word document, which he deletes. However, both Liam and Ellen come to realize that the unfinished manuscript actually belonged to Felix, who had died before he could finish it. J.M. gets back home and freaks out when he realizes there's no copy of the book left. Liam suggests that a virus might have wiped out the servers. J.M. then asks Liam to rewrite the whole novel by hand. Liam agrees, but he ends up creating two different endings, one that sticks to J.M.'s original and another that's his own twist. When Helene checks them out, she decides that Liam's version is way better. The movie wraps up quickly with a chaotic showdown between Liam and J.M., where Liam admits to everything he's done, including the deletion and his closeness with Helene. They end up falling into the lake, and J.M. gets seriously hurt, ultimately surrendering in the water when he sees that his wife has abandoned him. The rest of the plot is what really elevates this film to the status of a remarkable thriller, and to preserve the audience's anticipation. We shall refrain from revealing more in this review. We encourage you to watch and enjoy the film. This British psychological thriller, directed by Alice Throughton, is definitely a gem and it's called The Listen. What's cool is that it throws in some surprising humor alongside the thrilling moments, adding another fantastic layer to the story. The lead performances by Richard E. Grant, Julie Delpy, and Daryl McCormack are absolutely fantastic. Rather than speeding through the plot, the film takes its time, letting us soak in every detail as it unfolds. That's a big part of what makes it so great. This is all about the movie review. If you like our video, please do like, share and subscribe.